Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Shri Naidu, Honorable Ministers and the representatives from the Asia Pacific states, Permanent Secretary, well done, ambassadors, High Commissioners, dear ICAO Council representatives, distinguished delegates, Namaste. I'm deeply grateful to the Indian government for the organization in close cooperation with the ICAO Asia Pacific Regional Office in Bangkok of this second Asia Pacific Conference on Civil Aviation at a crucial time in aviation's history. A crucial time marked in this post-pandemic era by new challenges to the sustainable development of air transport worldwide and particularly in the Asia Pacific region. This year, we mark the 80th anniversary of the Chicago Convention. For 8 decades, its principles have guided international civil aviation. This milestone not only celebrates our past achievements, but also highlights how important our current discussions are in shaping a global aviation's future. The Asia-Pacific region, home of the world's largest population and covering 49 flight formation regions, has long led aviation growth and represent 32% of global traffic. This significant share, combined with the region's economic projections and demographic trends, highlights its immense potential. Given the persisting global development imbalance of air transport's ability to act as a catalyst for change, we have both an opportunity and a responsibility to further develop aviation in this region. The Asia-Pacific aviation sector has demonstrated a remarkable resilience and progress in recent years. Despite facing unprecedented challenges of a global pandemic, the region has emerged stronger and more adaptable. By late 2023, most of the air routes in Asia Pacific had not only recovered but exceeded pre-pandemic levels. In fact, in early 2024, saw passenger traffic in the region 2% above 2019 figures. More interestingly, this region is projected to have a 9% growth rate per year over the next 5 years, while the world average growth rate will be approximately 6%. The resilience of the Asia Pacific aviation sector is further evidenced by the certification of 92% of the region's international aerodromes. This is a testament to the region's strong commitment to safety and efficiency. While these achievements are commendable, the sector still faces significant challenges that require our attention. The Universal Safety Oversight Audit Program results reveal a significant challenge in the Asia-Pacific region. As of March 2024, 19 out of 37 audited states in the region were below the global average in implementing ICAO standards. This is particularly crucial given that the region's rapid aviation growth. The disparity between the pace of traffic increase and the development of robust safety oversight system in some states requires our attention. Addressing this gap is urgent and requires collaborative efforts from all stakeholders to ensure that safety measures keep pace with the region's expanding aviation sector. I wish to underline, of course, when we refer average result of implementation or effective implementation levels in a region like Asia Pacific that is so huge, so different in terms of states. The average is something that doesn't respect individual, of course, achievements. But we have to make a distinction between what are the achievements at individual states, and I wish to underline that those that are going, some states are going much, much better and faster. But what is important is that the overall growth of the region must be uniform. So this can foster and can trigger cooperation and collaboration between states. That's the aim of this same conference, is to create not just awareness, but to reinforce collaboration that is in this region, in order to help those that have more needs. Those that have more needs are not those that need for themselves, are those that need to support the global aviation development. Safety is something that has no borders. Safety is something that requires the efforts of all states and to support those that need more. So in this region, in this, let's say, context, I wish to underline that, of course, differences must be acknowledged, but at the same time, the region must progress and must work all together collaboratively. Another critical challenge we have to face over the next 2-3 decades is the climate change. I mentioned 2-3 decades in order to be cautious, of course, and optimistic, meaning that in 2-3 decades we'll fix this point. During the 41st ICAO Assembly, you will recall that ICAO states took the historical decision to adopt a long-term global aspirational goal of net zero carbon emission by 2050, commonly referred as LTAC. A massive leap forward has been achieved at the third ICAO Conference on Aviation and Alternative Fuels, the CAF3, in November last year in Dubai, just had the COP28, with the adoption of a global framework for SAF, LCAF, and cleaner energy development and deployment. In particular, I wish to recall the global target to achieve 5% CO2 emission reduction by 2030 globally. Now we must deliver. In this regard, I am so pleased to learn about the so many initiatives regarding SAF production undertaken by several countries in this region, starting, of course, from India. For example, just 1 year ago, India, in its capacity of a G20, in this building, I don't know if in the same conference room, announced the Global Biofuel Alliance initiative. And of course, ICAO is working on this. I will not spend more words. In a little more than 1 month, there will be a DGCA meeting in Philippines when the Secretary General of ICAO will present more in detail the Finvest Hub, the project, the program, the platform that is going to be established by ICAO in order to facilitate cooperation partnerships and investments. But I wish to comment that so many other countries in the region that have already started, they've announced SAF production or have adopted the regulatory framework for SAF deployment. We start mentioning India, of course, with the recent regulatory framework, but so many others. I will not mention because I'm sure that I will miss some. But I've been so pleased while visiting some of the states in the region to learn the regulatory frameworks that have been adopted and are going to be introduced on SAF deployment. Well, I wish to assure you all that ICAO is committed to supporting the implementation of the global framework, forging ahead through partnerships while assuring that no country is left behind. Innovation and new technologies such as drones and commercial space operations, to name but a few, will offer great opportunities, but will also bring new concerns as cybersecurity threats. As we address these challenges together, we should view them not only as hurdles to overcome, but as an opportunity for sustainable growth and increased regional cooperation. This is why the daily declaration created here must be more than a document. It must be a commitment to improving safety oversight, accelerating sustainable practices, and fostering innovation across the diverse region. It will guide the region towards a safe, efficient, and sustainable aviation system that serves all nations and peoples in Asia Pacific. As ICAO Council President, I assure you that of our full support to these efforts. Distinguished ministers, the decision made over these 2 days will impact far beyond the Asia-Pacific region, shaping global aviation's future. I urge each of you to bring your best expertise, boldest vision, and the deepest commitment to these discussions. The Asia-Pacific region has the opportunity to set new benchmarks in aviation safety, efficiency, and sustainability. Through collaborative efforts, the region can foster an aviation future that drives economic growth and connects people and leads the way in addressing global challenges. The decisions made here can serve as a model for the entire aviation community, showcasing how regional cooperation can have a truly global impact. I wish to thank you very much for your attention and I look forward to interesting and productive discussions ahead. Thank you very much.